Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some Overwatch 2 tips I think everyone should know. I've been playing since about 2018. Now it's Overwatch 2. We got new people playing, especially y'all playing competitive. And we just got to talk about a few things, okay? Okay, let's get into it. Number one, people in competitive, very messed up on the microphone will either play music very loud or say bad words like the N word and stuff, or they'll start typing in chat messed up things. Usually, competitive is not a fun place for playing with people, sadly. Now, we're gonna try and fix that, alright? Number two is pinging. You can ping targets, you can ping enemies, ping the payload. If you ping and your team is paying attention to your pings, then y'all can work together. Number three, the most important part of playing in Overwatch, whether competitive or not, you have to always kill the squishies first. What is a squishy? Anything that is not a tank. Number four, the most important squishy targets are the healers. Because if you kill the healers, then the enemy team can't heal anymore. And number five, now there are priority squishies when it comes to the enemy's DPS. Those are turrets. So people like Symmetra and Torbjorn will put turrets on the ground, and you have to destroy the turrets. And then after the turrets are gone, you have to destroy Symmetra, so that way she can't put more turrets. Make sense? Now, the other turret maker is Torbjorn. He makes one big turret. Symmetra makes three little ones. Turrets are also a priority target. They will do lots of damage when there's multiples of them. And if you don't stop them, they can wipe out your whole team. The next priority targets in the DPS category are Junkrat, because of all of the bombs that he shoots. Bombs do a lot of damage. And Pharah, because as you can see in this game, Pharah's just bullying us, and no one is stopping her. The last tip that I want to point out is if you're gonna play a character and it's your first time playing it, then do it in quick play. You can practice, tell people that you're practicing, and then even if they get mad, it's quick play. Like, that's what quick play is for, to practice and have fun. Don't play a new character in competitive. Now, one tip for competitive and kind of just an all-around tip for Overwatch, when you're going into the game, you'll be in a queue for a little bit. Know who you want to play, so you can click them quickly, and that way your team composition can adjust. Now that's going to bring up the final tip. Always have 3 characters in, well, 3 healers, 3 DPS, and 2 tanks. So that way, no matter what you're fighting, you can put on a different character which will help you in your scenario. For example, this diva is having trouble pushing people back. They did finally do it, but an easy counter to this Pharah would simply be them going Winston, because they could put down a shield that we could all hide behind while killing the Pharah. So always have someone else that you can swap to. Like, for example, I am Moira, and if things go bad, I can swap to Lucio. Another important tip is going to be don't overextend. You will need healing, and if you push too far, most healers can't chase you across the map. You can't expect us to chase you and heal you if you overextend. That being said, you do want to push people back off of the payload. As long as you don't overextend, you help your team, you attack the squishies, and you killed their healers. Have some backup characters in case you need to switch your team comp. Everything will be fine. If you have your ult and you're a DPS, 90% of the time, you're going to use it. If you're Cassidy or you're Reaper, I get it. You want to get to a good spot before you use it. But most of the time, you can just use your ult and it will make the enemy team back away at least. And you'll usually get a few kills or get better healing. I see a lot of people hold their ult for quote unquote the right time and then just never use it. You can use multiple ults. Like 2 people can use an ult or 3 people can use their ults. And they're very powerful, I do agree. However, you do get them back as well. So just keep that in mind. When you get your ult, use it. Another tip for new players, make sure to melee. You can punch. It finishes off low health enemies. So instead of reloading, if someone has very little health, you just punch them to finish them off. Always melee if you can. Meleeing finishes off enemies quite easily. See, like, as a healer with Lucio, I want to hold my ult until they try and push, and then use it so that way we all get lots of health. To escape Diva's mech, all you have to do is hide behind a wall. You can even hide behind most payloads, and even the robot. Okay, and now last bonus tip if you've made it this far. If you're gonna do open queue, especially because the new players come in Overwatch, when they want to do competitive, they have to do open queue first. It doesn't make you pick 2 healers, 2 DPS, and a tank. However, you should. You can have other comps like 3 tanks, 2 healers, 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 2 healers. It's nice to have 2 healers so that way they can't kill your healer and then your healer is gone for the whole game. Squishy priority targets. First, Symmetra. If you see this lady or any of her turrets, They all must die, and she must die. Next, we have Torbjorn. If you see this man, little dwarf guy, or his big turret, it will keep shooting you. You must break the turret and then break the man. Sombra, not the biggest threat. However, she can hack you to stop you from using your abilities. She can do a decent amount of damage, and she can go invisible. And she can teleport away. So, if you see something like this, but the purple light will be red if she's on your enemy team, this is where she will teleport to. So you can either wait by it to ambush her when she teleports to it after fighting y'all, like your team, or you can break it so she'll have to throw down a new one. Widowmaker, the snipers, you know, she hides up on rooftops and charges her shots, but if she hits you, insta-killed. Farah,
Strike from above.
will most likely be in the air, flying around and shooting y'all with rockets. She can also push your team. So she is a slippery one for sure. And she needs to die as well. Lastly, Junkrat. This is a madman that can throw bombs, make them explode whenever he wants, use those bombs to get to higher places. And if you ever see this man, you must kill him. However, be warned. He takes no damage from his own bombs. However, you will take lots of damage from his bombs. Hanzo the sniper, he's an archer, he does need to die, and Cassidy with his gun, Bastion with his turret, Ash with her sniper. You know, they all do need to die in their respective ways. However, priority targets with explosives, with turrets that can teleport away and hack you to stop you from using your abilities, those people in the DPS category are a priority. As for healers, if you see any of them, they need to die. Mercy is the only one that can res, but healers are definitely priority target above all else. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, or you just enjoy my personality maybe. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoy my personality. And comment down below, who's your favorite Overwatch character? Bye!